everyone. Hope everyone is having a great week so far. It is a Tuesday here for me today, and I'm inspired by Halloween still. So I am going to do an open cup, no, a dirty pour, and I'm going to use Halloweenish colors. So I'll be using this apple green, some Venetian red, black, and a magenta. Kind of in the colors of Halloween. And I might use a little bit of this bright orange. I have already taped the back of my canvas, and I have it sitting on top of old Jello cups that I'm reusing that I think is helpful for me. Okay, let's get that back on there. And I'm going to start to fill my cup. And I'm not sure which way I want to go. I might change my mind and do I'm not sure. We'll just see what happens. Since I will be tilting, I forgot to put on my gloves, so I'm going to put on my gloves because this will get a little messy. There we go. All right, let's get started again. I think I want to put a little black in between each color. May have a little something stuck in here. I don't see it. So let me check. Sometimes when the paint sits around for a little while, it can get a little thick or have some little boogers in there from the Floetrol. So I am going to see if I can find anything in here that may be causing an issue. So far I haven't, so maybe it's down in here. We're going to try again and see what happens. Let me shake this up. There's definitely something in the top. So I'm going to get a skewer, go on the top. I'm not going to make you wait while I do that, so I'm going to pause the camera, take care of this top, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I did find it. It looks like it was something from the Floetrol. That one didn't get filtered very well. Let's see. Now some green. Some more black. some of the Venetian red. Oops, some more black. Seems like I still have some left in here. That was a bad batch. Some magenta. Some black. Some of the orange, which I hope pops out in this. Some black. Some green. A little more black. This is the boring part of it. It's a little fun mixing the cup and putting the colors in for me. A little more of the Venetian red. Let's put some orange on top of that. See what that comes out looking like. Some black. Some more green. Some black. Some fuchsia. Some black. Some bright orange. Almost there for this first cup. Some black. Some green. And some Venetian red to top it all off. Okay, let's put the tops on, move this over. I may need to do another cupful, but we'll wait and see how it goes because this is a large canvas. And then I'll see how much I like how that looks. Oops, wrong top. Okay. And here is my cup. Here it is from the side, which I think is really kind of cool. And let's see how I'm going to do this. Well, before I do that, I want to put some color down here on the canvas so it'll help it flow easier. Let's see where we are with that. Take my little spatula, spread it out. And I'm spreading this on so as I pour the paint, the colors that I'm pouring won't roll over themselves, and so that they can flow and extend out. Because if I do it with the canvas dry, the colors will roll over themselves and kind of cover themselves up instead of just standing out and staying as vivid as they could be. I'm going to pour a little more down here, because in some areas it's a little thin. And I'm not going to worry about the sides so much because I will be tilting the paint off. But to cover the canvas so that we can help what I'm going to pour on the canvas to flow without rolling over its own color. See something in there, get that out. There we go. Okay, let's see what we're going to make today. What I am seeing is that I don't have the same consistency in all of my paint. Some of it is a little thin because it's looking a little muddy. So I'm not sure what we're going to get. I'm hoping it's not mud. The cup is really pretty on the inside. Can't see it very well. I do have bubbles, air bubbles. I'm gonna pop those. Okay. A lot of magenta in here. The green has gotten lost. You can barely see the orange. You can definitely see the black. Okay, let's start tilting and see what we have. It's starting to look more galaxy to me. Let me look at this for a minute. Pour some more on the sides here. I'm noticing in some areas gonna need a little more help. Well, I wanted this to be kind of Halloweenish. The orange is definitely getting lost in there. You can see the green, definitely the magenta and the black. Oh, well, let's see what we end up with. I'm going to need that when this is done. I need to find me something better to lay these on when I'm doing the paintings. I know Molly Artistry, she's going to be coming up with something to use to stand them on. That's coming soon, not sure how soon, so I'm looking forward to that. It's already starting to flow off that end. I do see I am definitely going to need more paint. So I'm going to stack some more, but this time I'm going to put more green and more of the Venetian red for sure, because they kind of got lost. Running low on the green. Now I've done this before where I've poured over a pour to add more dimension to it. See, I'm going to lose some of the magenta, so I will add some more in, but not as much as I did the first time. Running out of my green. Some more black. Okay, I'm not going to put that much more. So here we go. I'm going to use my skewer again to make this more consistent to the rest, so it's not just a blob. Okay, I'm going to torch it again, move the paint out the way. Let's see what we have, what we can make. Go off that end. back some. Bring this back to the middle. Run off that corner. It's interesting to say the least. Not how I thought it would turn out, or would start to look, because the colors are not vivid enough. But it's still really pretty. Bring it back towards the middle. And over this way, kind of losing it so you can see it better. Put it down. Let's see what we have. Doesn't look very Halloweenish to me. So in here you can see some of the orange and the magenta, but they've kind of blended in together. And here you can see the Venetian red a lot. And here, I'm not sure what's happening there. I like this here, this little section. Wipe it off my hands. I don't want to drip anything on it. And the color is really pretty while it's wet. And here's some of the orange in here. But again, the orange has gotten lost. Magenta you can see some of, which we had a lot more in the beginning. Let's see if I can get this over here a little bit more. Let me torch it a little bit. See if that makes any difference. No. Oh, I do have a few sales that's coming in. Seems to be reacting where the green is. It just kind of looked like muddy right in there. See if I can move this over some, or to pour some of this off. I'm not sure which way to go. So let me see. Make it look more purposeful. Try. Do have some running off that corner there. Okay, a little better. I'm going to stretch it out some more to get some of that magenta in the corner to show more. Maybe pour some of this over here on this end off to stretch some of the magenta that's up here. See how the magenta up here is opening up more from being stretched in the opposite direction. But then I don't like that corner, so let me stop. Because this is looking extra stretched. And here's what we're left with. Not what I was expecting or wanting. But again, that's a lesson in the consistency of the paints not being the same, and them starting to get a little muddy. But it's interesting. I don't see the Halloween in it. It's no longer Halloween inspired. So what I'm going to do is bring you all down for a closer look. So here we go, a closer look. And in the camera, the green looks kind of yellow, but it's really green on my end. It's an apple green. That's pretty in there. And I didn't use any iridescent colors, but it's kind of have a sparkle or something in there to it. I'm not sure what that is from. Maybe from the green. And that's really pretty. Where you can see all the lines there. But in here is where the colors start to blend in together and get a little muddy. This was interesting to me, that part there with the pink, with the magenta. And this is the corner where it was being stretched a little bit too much for me. And look at all those ribbon of colors. Just really pretty. And as I take the light over the black, look at the sparkle in there. And I have no metallics or iridescence in here. It's really pretty. A couple of sails in there as well. Look at those ribbons. You can see the green a little bit better. That there is such a mess, and it's really bothering me, but I'm going to keep it as it is. And there we go. Okay, so if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me some comments on what you think, or some suggestions on what you think it looks like. My inspiration was for it to be Halloween inspired, more of the spooky Halloween with the orange and the green and the pinks and black. But this turned into something totally different, but it is still art. Leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up and like it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.